Hi everybody, in this bass tutorial I try to show you some different playing techniques from the bass player of level 42, which is marking. And for this particular tutorial I picked a song from the early 80s, from one of the first albums. It's called The Early Tapes, and the song of this tutorial is Sandstorm. So it contains 5 different sections, and I try to show you every part, how to do it. And I think if you learn this song, or particularly the songs from the first 2 albums, that you really have the basics of the playing technique. So let me start with the intro and with the basic slapping track, and I come back later to explain you how to play that. So that was the first section, which was the intro and let's say the main lick. And what was that all about? So the intro. That's the intro. Starts on the G string on the 12th fret to the 11th. Go to the D string on the 14th fret, so go from the 14th position to the 12th position, which gives you this, right? So this is the first part, and then you go from the G string, the 11th position, to the 14th position of the D string, which gives you this. And then you go to the open E. That's the intro. And then the main lick. It's containing a lot of ghost notes. And that's actually the playing style of the slapping technique of marking. So it goes from the open E, and then a hammer on the A string, the 5th and the 7th position. And you go from the A to the G. You see that are the ghost notes. So only the first is open. See? A. And when you play the E, it's a hammer-on of the D string on the 4th fret to the 5th position. So if you go ghost notes, that's wrong. And if you go to the G, you go to the 3rd position of the D string. To do this, you need to have some power, but I also have to say that marking is using a very light gouge of strings. These This is the Roto Sound FM66, which stands for Funkmaster, and it's 30, 50, 70 and 90. So when you play fingerstyle or you want to do some bends, so that makes it possible to play like that, right? With the bends and the popping sound. So and I used my two other fingers to support, because it's very hard to do so directly to the nut. I play this, that's wrong, that's hot water. So it's on the D string again, the fourth and the fifth position. So that's the slap part, which is, let's say, the first section together with the intro. So that was the slapping part, and now we go to a very cool part, which I didn't understand for years. So now I'm gonna explain it to you. By the way, the other part to go to the bridge is an octave. It's the second fret of the A string and the fourth fret of the G string, which gives you this, and then you go to the fourth position and the sixth position, to the E, which is the seventh position and the ninth position of the A and the E string, and then we go to the cool part, which is this. Let me play that with the backing. The cool part. What was that all about? So let me play that slowly for you, and then I explain how you can do that. And in the original, it's very fast, so it takes some practice. It goes like this. So the first section of this lick is on the E string, the fifth position and the seventh position. Go to the A string, the fifth and the sixth position. And there you already hear the ghost notes if you go to the second part of the lick. It's the same pattern. So first you start what I told you, the E string, the fifth, seventh, and the A string, the fifth and the sixth. The ghost notes, and then you go to then you just switch two positions. You go to the third position of the A string, to the fifth position, to the, so this, right? and then the A string, the third and the fourth. It gives you the same shape but in another position. So then it goes like this. That's the second part. So first this shape. And then the last part, that sounds very cool. It's actually quite simple if you know on which position. So if you finish that part, then you go to the E string, the 6th position, the 7th, and then the 7th and the 9th. It gives you this. And you stay in this shape. So 6, 7, 7, 9. Same also 7, 9 on the D string, and then 7, 8 on the G string. And then the whole lick, very slow. Which sounds very cool. Let me play that for you on the original speed. And the other part which comes after this lick, you go to the 13th position of the G string together with the A. Position of the G string, and then you go to the 9th position of the D string. 7, 6, 5 on the A string, and then it's a D, it's the 5th position of the A string. Go to the E string on the 5th position. The 3rd position of the A string, 1st position of the A string, and then a power chord, which is the open E, and the 2nd position of the D and the G string, which gives you this. And then we go to the middle section, which is very simple. It's on the 5th position of the E string. And the other part is on the 7th position of the A string, which is an E, and also an E on the G string, which is the 9th position. Goes like this. have another part. It's very simple. That's a simple part of the song. It's all on, almost all on the E string. 5th position, 3rd position, 2nd, open E. And then it's an E note on the 2nd position of the D string. Open E, sorry, to A. Then the next part, it's a very fast fingerstyle lick. It goes like this. I play it slowly. So on the D string, 7th, 5th, 4th, from 4th back to 5th position, go to the G string, 7th position, hammer on from 5th to 6th. The 7th position of the D string, right? Which gives you this. And then on the A string, the 4th, the 5th and the 7th to an open E. Let me play that for you with the backing track, but very slow. Now we go to a very cool part of this track, which also takes some practice on original speed. And there is actually 2 ways to play this, and I don't know if he plays that all thumb or popping the notes. Let me play that for you and then explain later. Here we go. Well, let me explain that lick to you. Without the ghost notes, then it's actually very simple. It's on the A string, the 5th and the 7th position, and then you go to the D string, the 9th and 11th, and then you shift to the 7th, to the 9th, it gives you this, right? And then you go to the G string on the 9th and the 11th position. So the whole lick goes like this. And then with the ghost notes. Another way to play this lick is like this. And then you do the ghost notes on the open E. And that's actually also a very cool lick. And then I think you have all sections of Sandstorm. And the good news for you is, if you play the intro, or if you learn the intro, it's also the ending of the song. And that's actually it. So I hope this tutorial, this bass video, give you some insights. I wish you good luck with all the practicing, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and all the best from the Netherlands. Bye bye.